Y'all need to stay here just in case the truck shuts off. At some point, there's a timer.
I'm sending it. You're gonna be.
Send it. We'll figure this.
I mean, it's figured out on my end.
We're about to go live.
I mean, we're live. Welcome to the Dope and Tape Show, everybody. We are live from Atlanta, Georgia, outside Brian's house. He's got the camera crew going with the lights. Episode 181, sponsored by ARGCO.
It's dead. They put up several different lights, and they didn't.
I think you're good without the lights.
Hey.
You could tell them we don't need the lights. Just tell them they did good. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
How's it going?
All right, he's here. You're good. Tell them both to get off the Wi-Fi. They both need to disconnect from the Wi-Fi.
Hey, y'all get off the Wi-Fi.
Because there's a guy walking by. Everybody, welcome. Please hit the like button on your way in. Brian's got a bunch of stuff. This show tonight is sponsored by ARGCO. I have a drop nipple ratchet that was sent to me after, this is my second one.
It was lagging.
I have a hole master. No, you're good. Yeah, it was lagging a little bit, but you're good. Oh, boy. I also have my hole master out here to show. And one of my favorite things about this is it says this side up. Because there's
very useful.
There's nothing worse than opening it and here it's the wrong way. So I mean, I'm sure Brian's got other stuff to show you, but just while he kind of gets himself going here, thank you for joining us. We are live. This is our typical night, Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard on YouTube. Please subscribe. It's the easiest and best way to support. We really appreciate that. We're fresh back from a show, NFPA. This is the
NFPA was awesome.
This is the NFPA shirt.
Whoa.
That every year, NFPA and AFSA, ARGCO will be giving out shirts. They're unique to the show. Represent. The show is sponsored by ARGCO. Brian, what are you going to give to us tonight? What do you got? What are you going to show the people?
Dude, we're going to do a lot. So
what's the camera crew doing? The camera crew's doing too much right now.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Outstanding jaws. These things are awesome.
Outstanding jaws. I don't have a threading machine, so it's going to be a little hard to show you. But as you can see here, these prongs will go in the front of the threading machine. And then on the teeth, it'll be kind of like inverted, Top Gun style. And then attaches to large diameter pipes. So you can get 2.5 up to 6 inch pipe on the threading machine. And then from there, you can have it on a tripod to rotate it.
So it goes up to 6
and,
inch, right?
It's a game changer. Yeah. Imagine if you had a 6-inch 4-wheel cutter and you're just going around, you're coming down, you're pulling it up. That takes all that away with just this one little bitty tool.
The outstanding jaws go over the jaws of the machine, and they grab the inside of the pipe. You can grab up to 6 inch, and you could spin a 6-inch pipe on the job site with your 300. And what's it do? It clips right on, doesn't it?
Yeah, it clips right on. On the back side of these,
it's got magnets, earth magnets. I was talking more about the case.
Yeah.
Doesn't the case have a clip? Or you took your clip off?
Yeah, the case has a clip.
Oh, and that clip those go right onto the tripod of the machine. Wow, the camera's is the camera focusing or are they focusing that?
It's focusing.
Wow.
Nice, right?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
You were hating the camera for a while.
I'm not hating on it. I'm just it's a lot to carry around when I could just have the most powerful device on planet Earth right in my jean front pocket like this. Boom, I could do whatever. You contact me, I could take a video, whatever you want. But I like the camera. Good job. Let's go.
How many people we have in the chat so far?
We got 9 people watching you, kid, from your backyard. 9? Yep. We got Chandler, Woo. Garrett, Elvis, Juan, and Chandler again. That's the tool that chucks inside the rigid. Yeah, buddy.
Let's give it away.
The lights are attacking Brian. You want to give it away?
Yeah, I want to give it away.
Okay.
All right. Let's come up with a question. All right.
Let's do eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
First person to tell me what kind of flow switch this is.
Can I play? Oh,
no.
Don't show that side.
Well,
Oh,
I don't want to be. There we go.
oh, the light crew's here. The light crew's coming in
Yeah, she's
clutch.
out here with her phone.
You talking about the flow switch only?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
okay.
what's the make? If you could get the model, if you get the make and model, you win two tools.
Okay, well, I see FLS influencer coming in on my streaming software as the first, followed quickly behind by Chandler. Chandler almost had him, saying system sensor. Elvis saying system sensor. All right, I got the FLS influencer. Matt is here as well. Matt, what up, Matt? Who's Matt?
All right, so who won?
I can't. Matt, the FLS influencer. I'll write it down for you,
Awesome.
seeing as you're out in the parking lot, kid.
Yeah, yeah. Please do. And guys, email your information to dopeandtape@gmail.com.
I'm gonna take a quick note just so I can like have it, but like you don't have to meta yourself and tell everybody in the comments all your info.
No, 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 no.
But the FLS influencer, that's got me confused. I'm not gonna lie. FLS. What are you influencing? He says Matt's here. Matt, email us, Matt. Okay, you won the outstanding Jaws.
Ladies, it's great. Thank you.
Okay, I wrote that down, but it's up to you to email dopeandtape at gmail with your name, your email, and your address to ship them to. Thank you. Next, looks like he's got.
ARGCO spotter level.
I love when people walk by. People, your neighbors are gonna hate you. Like, what the fuck is up with this guy?
Dude, yeah, they're all this is a super active street too.
The spotter level.
Check that
That's
out. That's mag
that a magnet. Okay.
yeah.
It's got
One
half
inch
half
and
inch half inch female and 1 inch male.
yeah, that's
And
right.
how many
And then you have
and we got
four
four magnets on the
magnets.
bottom.
That's definitely better than most Home Depot levels. Like the level that you gave me, don't shout out what the brand is, but sucks. That thing's fell off my studio pipe like twice.
Yo, don't be hating on my level. That thing's famous. You could put that on eBay as like Bobby's level. Probably retire.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right. You sending that to somebody?
Yeah, I'll send this to somebody. That'd be
Okay.
cool.
We got 10 people in here. We got 10 people. Oh, you know what? Let me shout out to the Discord. Let me shout out to the Discord here. What's the temperature out there in Atlanta?
So probably now high 80s.
Yeah?
Probably now high 80s. Yeah, let's see here. What's the question I can ask? Ah, what kind of pipe dope does Arco carry? What's the
Oh,
two brands?
I know, I
You
know.
can't play, Bobby. You can't play. Two brands get you a spotter level.
You can almost see it. I mean, I can see it. It's right behind you. You got it right there.
Yep, that's
I'm
one of them.
I'm gonna drop the link
Right
for
behind me.
I'm gonna drop the link for the Discord fam. If you guys don't know about Discord, download the Discord app. Hit us up. The link is non-expirable, but I'll send you a link. You can get in there. It's a forum made for sprinkler fitters, ran by sprinkler fitters. Boom. Nice little tight-knit community where you can get questions, ask questions, shoot the shit,
And it's
whatever you
a
want to do.
safe area. It's so weird to say that, but it is. We don't
Yeah.
just because Facebook is a nightmare,
Yeah.
anybody asks any kind of question, you're getting hounded.
Whether you're a first day
Um,
apprentice or a first year apprentice or you're a 10-year guy, whatever it is, you can go on there and you can ask a question. You'll get a few, if not many, really solid answers. All right, what else you
yeah.
got, Bry?
All right, let's keep it going.
Well, what's
Um,
the question? No one answered.
oh yeah, you know what? All right.
What kind of dope? What are you giving away? You're giving away the spotter level. What kind of dope does Arco sell? You need to name the two kinds. One of them is very easy. I think it's in his hand. Oh no.
No,
Okay. That's
I'll
water.
give you one. Y'all are struggling. Chat, get it together.
That's Tough Glide. It's the OG.
Tough glide.
You know what Arco
This is my
started with?
favorite.
Arco started with is
Yeah,
dope
look at
and
that.
tape. No one's holding the camera right now?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Someone's holding the camera.
Someone's
You're
holding it?
freaking out. Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's not auto adjusting.
No, well, it's autofocus. Yeah.
Okay. But it's like
Still,
really like boom. I'm like, there's no way that is this the camera.
what about the second dope? Y'all don't
Nobody
know?
I don't is it no one's answering. Just keep going, kid. Just keep going. Show us what else we got. We're
Dang.
not gonna pause up. We'll give it
All
away
right.
back at the end. We'll circle back. You
Yeah.
guys don't want a spotter level? They don't want that prize maybe. Too good for it.
Yeah, they made nine. So I am a big
Okay.
proponent, huge supporter of
Alright, maybe
our
this thing
tripod.
shouldn't have been. Let me see this.
So the tripod is metal. Typically, when you buy yours, and they're super heavy duty and metal and extremely heavy. So what ARGCO did was design an aluminum top. So the aluminum top is significantly lighter, and it makes it way easier and more enjoyable to use,
Okay,
which
I
is
got
this
them all.
guy right here.
I got. They must have been a little. Big Country got it. Is it Tough Glide and Super Dope?
Yeah,
Tough
Tough Glide
Glide
and
and
super
Super
dope.
Dope. Big Country. Big Country with the spotter level. Big Country, I know I got your info somewhere, but refresh my memory, brother. Hit me up on dopeandtape@gmail.com with your name and your address. Thank you. Big Country. Spotter level. Holla back. What's
Hey,
next?
you got one of these, right?
What is
Drop
it?
nipple ratchet wrench.
Oh, well, yeah, so, I think I got to test like the very first rendition of it. And
Yeah,
I put that baby through the ringer. And then I think I gave it away.
yeah.
Forget.
We upgraded since then as well.
Okay, so I think that's what happened. I gave my OG to little Bobby because I knew you guys were sending me. The first one I got didn't come in this nice case. I think it had a different case, didn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty cool. We're gonna put it together at the same time.
yeah. I'm a big fan of this, and it's a huge selling point,
Little Celica pack
not
in
just
there.
for the fitter.
Keep it dry.
Keep it dry, keep it from rusting. The sockets. But it's ratcheting. So what you do if you're doing a hard lid sealing, you will take the sprinkler head out. You'll bring up
Hold
the
on, hold on, hold on,
sprinkler.
hold on, hold on. What are you doing
All
on
right,
that?
Steve.
What are you doing on that hard lid sealing? So if you're gonna take a semi, it's anytime you're taking semi recessed because this is what they want to do. The customer wants to go from semi recessed to concealed, right?
Right. Or
Okay,
pendant to concealed.
yeah. And so what does this thing do for them?
This allows you to take out the entire drop. So you'll go in there, you get your first point of contact, you'll turn it into the sprinkler head, then you'll bring up the second point of contact, and this will connect to the RC. There's a lot of attachments, and you can attach it to the RC, but then you can take out the entire drop. So the drop comes out, and then you cut it, you thread it, you put it back up with your concealed head, and you're done. You're not cutting holes into the sheetrock at your customer's residence or your customer's place of business, building. So it's great for revenue and getting a job passed because a salesperson, and I say this because I've done it, a salesperson can use this as a selling tool. Like, hey, we will not, we're gonna probably do, you might cut like one hole if something gives you some trouble, but for the most part, you're doing a clean install. They don't have to get a drywall contractor, and everybody's gonna save money, and it's gonna be way cleaner. And I used that pitch for the customer, and they signed up. I think it was right at around 40 heads on this project. So good size demo day. And with this, it was quick, way quicker. And then because our competition was bringing in, hey, we got to cut the sealant out. We had to do this. It's going to take longer. And we were quicker with this tool. Easy sell. And then the fitters like it too.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Because,
When it first came out and you guys ARGCO sent it to me, to try out. I was still working for Carlisle on the 550, and like that next week, I swear we had 6 heads, hard lid ceiling, semi recessed. They were it was a lower ceiling. It was an active corridor. They were like, hey, we need these put to concealed. So it would have been me cutting six holes in the sheetrock to grab that drop and cut it back, but I just got this sent to me, so I used it. One of the drops was absolutely murdered in. So the RC came off, and that's everybody's question. What happens? Well, instead of having to cut 6 holes, I only had to cut 1 hole. It's if someone murders the drop in, I mean, what are you gonna do? But it was a savior that day because hey, I saved myself from having to cut 5 holes overhead in the sheetrock.
Right.
What's up,
Huge win.
Tommy? Better tool. Oh wow, they all just pop in at once. Oh no, Chandler deleted. What's up, Tommy? How you been?
He wasn't on. Tommy hasn't been here for a minute, right?
Oh, see over here it says message
Huh?
retracted. What'd you
Ooh.
say? What'd you say, Chandler?
So I'm a big fan. I want to know, is anybody using this yet? Any of them have this in
It's
their
so
truck?
definitely a specialty tool. It's not
Oh,
something
for
that I think
sure.
like not every contract guy is gonna have that, but a service guy or that hit it and go guy. I mean, I don't know. I think it definitely belongs in every service van. The drop nipple ratchet, and again, it says this side up.
Definitely every service truck. So there we are. This side up. Yeah, I love that. And as you can see on Bobby's screen, you have all the different connections for the RC sizes.
In an excellent case. The engineers over at ARGCO really knocked this one out of the park. What else you got, Bry?
Well, let's give that away.
Okay. Who wants it? How many people
Let's
we
give
got?
it
We got
away.
we got 14 people. All right. Let me ask, who could really use this tool? Which one of you is having it running a service van right now and you're cutting open sheetrock? Be honest with us. I've been late the last couple times and Miss Florencio. I'm slacking. Tommy, we forgive you, brother. It's all right. I've always just used an easy out. Okay. You put the easy out in the RC and then you just replace the RC, Dylan? Free giveaway, drop nipple ratchet wrench, $360 value. Russell Bryant, welcome to the chat. Oh, he's up there. Free outstanding jaws, $198 value. Nice. I feel like some of these are like popping in after. The chat is like, let's go. It's
We're
Jeremy
gonna give
Box.
this away. I'm gonna show something really new.
Better tool to
Something
have
that
than using the Mickey Mouse easy out on a piece of conduit. I think the easy out's gonna ruin the RC, right? What do you think, chat? Who could use this the most? Yep, and then in the drop if need be. Yeah, you're right, Dylan. Oh, I see what he's got next. I see what he's got
I get
next. Come on,
I
who?
got the new. You
Where's
have
this?
one?
Where's this drop nipple ratchet going? No, I don't have one yet, dude. I'm not as special as
No?
you. No, soon,
I need it. I'll send you one.
soon. The
This is the
universal
new.
recess head wrench in the truck. Need my address. Replace the RC with the. Dylan. Dylan's using an easy out. I say we send. We say the drop nipple ratchet to Dylan.
Yeah, man. It's time to upgrade, Dylan.
Dylan, congratulations. You
Is
just
Dylan new to the chat? I don't recognize a Dylan name.
He
If
says
you are, if
he
you're
says
coming,
he's taking the RC out and he's taking the drop out with an easy out, but that would be a much easier. I could use it. I like
way
that.
easier.
All right, Dylan, you got to email us on dopeandtape@gmail. I need your name and your shipping address. Drop nipple ratchet. I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget because I can't remember it all. Boom. All right, so Brian
You
has
ready?
the Steady Eddie. Take
The
it
Steady
away.
Eddy.
Well,
Oh yeah, the Steady
with the
Eddy is sweet. So this
universal.
is the ratchet.
This is two
This
new
is free
tools really right
spinning,
here.
but you grab it and you can still push. You can push up against whatever you're working on. And
Leverage.
then if you need a little fine tuning, you have a knurled bottom.
I love that
And then
word.
also, I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, get you away from the ceiling.
It was a little bit
Okay.
less exactly. And you can
Ooh.
put an extension. I've seen guys send me pictures
I
of
didn't
it
notice that
with an
little.
extension.
I didn't notice that little. Yeah, the extension. Okay, camera lady.
Yeah, right? She's getting it.
Okay.
Take that out. So now the very well-known universal head wrench is now in the socket.
Half-inch drive socket. It can accept any head wrench. It can accept any socket. Even if you want, you can put a socket on that bad Larry. You got the
Yeah,
smooth jaws. The universal concealed head wrench. It's got that half-inch
with the
drive
steady Eddie.
with the steady eddy. Man, the engineers over at ARGCO, they are on to something.
Well, I mean, think about it, man. As long as we've been doing sprinklers, who's coming out with new tools? Everybody's been using the same thing. You'd make your own whirly bird.
Whirly bird.
Yeah, and
That's
then
a term for the old guys.
I mean, it was the same thing. It's the same stuff. Everybody's been using the same thing for years.
We got you,
And
Dylan.
Arco is the
Dylan
ones
got
that
us
are
with the
changing that.
Dylan got us with the double thank you. Jim Stoddard, welcome to the chat.
All right.
Absolutely love the steady eddy.
Well, here's
What's
another
up?
thing about the
What's up,
steady eddy that's
Jamie?
been crazy. And I haven't seen this about with any of our other tools, but we have sold out before the show has ended. So I was at NFSA, which this was debuted, and then we were at NFPA. And before the second day, they're gone. Gone. And they're 160 for the socket, and then about 160 for the steady eddy.
Well, I'm gonna see
But
what
this
well, I'm gonna
this
see what
is the
Russ tells
ultimate
us.
combo, and that's why I wanted to show you it this way. But we'll be giving this away.
That is excellent. The steady eddy, as Russell says. Now, bloody knuckle, no more bloody knuckles on the popcorn ceilings. They're a thing of the past.
That's right.
That's
That's
definitely
right.
a tool worth having on the truck. What's up, Florencio? Thinking about you, brother.
I want to know,
Pin
chat. Hey,
nighttime.
what do y'all think?
Hey, what
What
do
do
you
y'all
guys
think
think?
about it?
What's your
Pretty
honest
cool,
opinion of
right?
this?
Innovative.
Very innovative.
Arco innovative tools.
Man.
So I'm gonna give this away. I'm gonna actually do it separate. So one person's gonna get the socket, one person's gonna get the steady eddy.
Like it.
Yeah. So the socket. Let's see who has a big change out job coming up. So
All
back
of
when
them.
I was a contractor, we didn't have the socket because obviously it was new, but we did have the wrench, and we were doing the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Some of y'all have been there before. It was about 400 sprinkler heads, and we changed them all. But the problem was, which I found out about a quarter way in, pretty much in the beginning, they're all different makes and models. So it was the nightmare um, changing all of them. So what we do is we use a universal head wrench, and then we didn't have to go and dig in the bucket for the different wrenches and try to get it to work. And it saved so much time, and it was just easier on the fitter. Way easier. I mean, think about it: 400 heads in a boom lift. I don't remember how it was articulating boom lift. I don't remember how high the ceilings are, but it was a legit arena, and the wrench was awesome. Hardcore, man.
They're getting they all want it. they
Yeah.
all yeah they all want it. That's a
So
hot
we so
tool.
we it is hot. Dude, I
Yeah,
mean,
you gotta
we
you gotta we gotta do
people are
like
wanting to
how many jumping
Mhm.
jacks do we think Brian can do consecutively, and whoever can guess the closest. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, I like how he's always like looking. Every time someone walks by, he's like,
Well, I mean, I'm still in Atlanta,
"Yeah,
right? The the
I know."
the streets are rowdy.
The streets of Atlanta after
I'm
dark.
I'm on this corner with a street light, trying to get some good light and get to the truck and all that stuff.
All right,
You got a question?
I don't know. I think so. I guess strum something up.
How many seconds do you have to flow a inspector's test in order to get the see if the water flow switch activates?
Okay, I'll get one. I'll get the
How
next
many
one.
seconds? Yeah, you
What do you
get the
got,
next one.
chat?
How many
What do you got,
seconds?
chat?
This is awesome, and I just think it's crazy when the fitters actually see it at these shows that they just buy it on the spot immediately.
For real.
Love it. Yeah, I mean, literally, like so. NFPA is 3 days of the expo, and we pretty much sold out on the first day. And then for the rest of the time, we had to tell people no, sorry, 'cause we had to have a demo for the show. But we brought, I don't know, three, 4 dozen, probably 3 dozen of them.
Really?
I mean, a lot, dude, a lot. They're gone. They're like cash check, what credit card, bill me, add it to the account, all of it.
All right, we got a whole row of 90 seconds. The first one I see is Chandler.
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 Chandler, good luck breaking this. I don't know if y'all know this about Chandler, but he breaks everything.
Everything.
So, Arco has pipe wrenches.
Sorry, kid.
Arco has pipe wrenches. Chandler needs some pipe wrenches, and since he breaks everything, I was like, all right, good luck breaking these.
I don't think he broke him.
Yeah, he didn't break them. Awesome, Chandler. I'm guessing, Bob, you have his information, right?
Um, I don't know. No.
No.
Chandler, email me where you want me to send this.
Dopeandtape@gmail.com.
Congratulations. Oh, you know what I had ready too was the air horn.
Now the steady Eddie, you got a question now?
I do. All right, so you know, since we started this podcast and started talking about it, what happens at NFPA, what happens at AFSA? Well, we've been blessed now to be able to go to every one. So the next show that we're attending is AFSA, and which number AFSA is it? How many have there been?
Ooh, I don't even know.
And so this year it's in Washington D.C. If you're in the Northeast or if you're anywhere in the country and you're watching this, you don't know how much fun we have at these things. The expo is fun, yes, but there's always the mingling and there's breakfasts and there's dinners and you got to go. You got to make it. AFSA, NFPA, they're the two biggest ones. It's a plane ticket and a hotel
I
room.
I
And if
really like in AFSA because it's majority contractors. So it's like our people.
it is.
You're just surrounded with thousands of your kind of people,
But the other thing
So
is
it
that
makes it
the
a lot of
the
fun.
the industry people, all the people that we see at the shows, there's none of them that everybody likes everybody. Even though a lot of
Yeah.
people are competitors,
Oh yeah.
it's just a friendly crowd. Everybody gets along, and at the end of the day, it's a pretty a cheerful group and a tight knit industry. We're a small industry. At the end of the day, we're a very small industry, and you can see it. You see the same faces at all these shows, and I'm begging you guys, let's get some new faces in there.
Uh,
But
a future goal for Dope and Tape, and as we and all that stuff, we want to sponsor a um, a guest to go with us. Someone from the chat. We want to sponsor you. We want to fly you out, get you food, get you a hotel. You can hang out with us. Make sure you're taken care of. Get you some swag, some tools,
for
the whole
sure.
deal. Yeah, and maybe get with some other sponsors from other companies and get you, geared up and make it a big thing.
Every booth is giving away, whether it's a pen or chapstick or stickers or, uh, you know, every booth generally mints, Jolly Ranchers. Like you walk in and one of the vendors is going to sponsor a bag. You get that bag, and you could, the little Potter's screwdrivers that everybody loves. Like those are things that you can collect there. You can leave there with a bag of goodies, and if we sponsor you, you're definitely gonna leave with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right,
for
so
sure.
Big Country got it on his second guess. Daryl said 9. And Big Country got it. It's 44. It's AFSA
44.
44.
All right, big country.
Florencio says, take me. I tried.
Dude, we tried. Flo, you're gonna be taken care of, man.
It's all right. We'll get you on the next one, kid. We'll
Yeah,
get you on
we'll
the
get
next
you.
one.
It's all right. No problem.
Okay, so
Something
we got.
else I want to talk to outside of tools is our couplings and our groove. We also have hangers. We have hangers. We have kind of the miscellaneous stuff as well. I think that's really what
Oh,
we're
Big
known
Country. Big
for.
Country already got the level.
That's cool.
Give them both.
Yeah, you won. Big country comes on all the time.
Boom. Adding it. The Steady Eddie. You guys want bonus points? You got to make videos for these. With these.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
all different.
Okay, camera lady. What is that
Doing
called,
good.
Brian? What is that often referred to in the industry? Keep that. No, no, no. Come back. Come back. Come back. Bring that.
The
Bring that back.
beauty ring.
No, no, no. That specific setup right there. Boom. And the northeast. That is. Hold that upside down like it would be. Oh yeah. How you doing? That's known in the northeast as a donkey dick. Hate to tell you. But you got the wrong second piece. Do you have a standoff as a second piece?
No, I
I
don't.
want to see the real deal. Oh,
Uh,
okay. So
yeah, what
you
I
got
have
part of the
is
donkey dick
from.
right there.
Ah, wait.
In
I
California
think,
they call them like the 409s or something, but that's not the real.
yeah,
Oh, right there. Through and true,
it's the
baby.
wrong size,
Through and
but
true.
yeah,
That's
essentially
boom. That's a donkey dick right there.
donkey dick.
Holler back. 401
Yeah.
canopy. Get out of here, Callie.
And then we also have other rings, and these are significantly less money than if you went from the manufacturer.
What colors do you guys offer?
Silver, white. You want them painted custom? We do that too.
Any color, right?
Any color. But the thing is, let me tell you this.
Sleeping
So
Spirit 401.
I
There's got
go
to be
around the
someone else out there that calls it a
contractors.
donkey dick. I don't know.
I go to contractors. We sit down on the boardroom, and sometimes they bring up their cost material list for the jobs, and we put it up on the screen and all that stuff. And then I'll pull up my list, and then I kind of build the entire list that they have with my prices, and they're saving 30 to 35%.
Wow.
Crazy. I mean, you've seen that. I mean, y'all are using our couplings in your what is in the pump rooms, right?
Well, I'm using all your stuff
Yeah.
because nine times out of 10, you guys have already got all the prices beat, and if you don't, it's a Daryl will price match it. I get it.
Oh
I get
yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
get
I
everything.
have.
I get everything from you guys. And the other thing is usually in the travel world on the road, everybody wants to plan ahead, but it's always I need it. I need it now. And if I hit Daryl up at like 11 a.m., I don't know what time it is for him wherever he is. I love the man, but if I hit him up at 11 a.m. on Monday, I'll have what I need
Yeah.
by 11 a.m. on Tuesday. And I could be like, I don't know, in New Mexico, in Pennsylvania, wherever it is, just a simple little text and boom. And I'm not always the
It's
quickest
quick.
with the PO but Daryl will just send me what I need. It's my dog right there.
Yeah. We'll take
Shout out
care of
to
you.
Daryl.
The cool thing is that we're still a family-owned company, and because of that, Jim gives pretty much everybody the leeway because he has a lot of confidence in everybody who works at ARCO to make those decisions on the fly. Not like in a big corporate manufacturer or distributor, they're going to want you to. There's a truck going by. Uh, they're going to want you to
Yeah, you're gonna have to go through
send
a
in the
lot,
PO
jump
and
through a
get
lot
all
of
the
hoops.
authorization.
Right. Got trust. Yeah, no,
It,
it's
it takes time. Bobby call and Darren and be like, "Hey, I need this now." Yeah, we'll figure out the PO later. Send it to me.
yeah. And typically like sometimes if I need just like a little item, and I don't meet the minimum, well, someone's getting a new tool. Kelly Flynn is my ARGCO rep. Had great experience buying. Hell yeah, Kelly.
Oh, Kelly's great.
I've been watching the podcast a few minutes behind. Damn, Jeremy, refresh, bro. How old are you? It's Jeremy's a
How do y'all
millennial,
like
but
the
he's
ARGCO
up.
Complins?
Which one is that? Let me see.
This is I
Move your
believe
finger.
it's a rigid.
Move your fingers. It looks like a flex. I like them. We did a whole pump room with them. I think that's the flex.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
flared
We need
outlet.
ARGCO in Canada. What's up with ARGCO in Canada? Is
Dude,
Bones
I
still
ship to
at
Canada all
ARGCO?
the time.
Daryl, what do you need,
I
Daryl? We'll
I
get you,
take
dog.
care of two companies. Daryl, get me with your people, man, and I'll hook you up too.
You keep grabbing that ring. You
I'll
like
take
that
care of
thing.
you.
You want to tell us more about
I
it?
do. It's pretty cool. Well, we have wall plates that we sell, and we sell tons of them,
Oh,
pallets.
hold on. Welcome to the chat, Chad. All right, go ahead.
Welcome, Chad.
You can continue. It's my dog right there. The ARGCO
Let's
coupling
see
never
it.
made it to my coupling review reel. Oh, I'm not lying. We've been doing pump rooms with them with the bigger ones specifically. They feel good. Chandler was there. Chandler wasn't really having a good day. He was doing good. Chandler tries like hell.
Yeah.
Right, Chandler? Chandler and I did a pump room, 10 inch with the 10-inch cutlass. What's up, Chandler? You want to tell us about your experience doing a pump room with Bobby? Everybody dreams about it. What's it really like, Chandler?
I'm sure you're yelling at him the whole time.
Everybody always says, "Oh, I want to work with Bobby." Tell him,
No, you don't.
Chandler. Tell him, Chandler. Do they want to work with me? Set
Check
screw
this out.
wall plates. What do you got, kid?
Flex hose with bracket comes already assembled, ready to go.
Whoa.
You have wing nuts here, so you can do your fine adjustments on the grid because it's never always 2 feet. You can adjust where you want your head to go. Put it on there like that.
It's a good learning
What?
experience, kid.
Boom. Check that out. And I can guarantee you, I don't know who you're buying your flexes from. I bet you I'm close to half off.
Woo! I dare you guys to try it.
Try it.
Call
Hit
them
me
up.
up. Get with me on dopetape at Gmail, Brian at arco.com, on Instagram, LinkedIn. Show me your prices. No way I'm wrong.
His name on Instagram's Retrofit Brian, if you were wondering. Give him some love out there, right? When people be coming up to the show and they're like, he's like, the Dope and Tape show, they're like, oh, I know that guy.
I know that guy.
He's like, what? He's like, what? Well, I'm one of the guys. Daryl says, but you don't have like a warehouse in Canada that has Canadian prices, have American website with American prices, so it's hard to compete.
Dude,
Oh,
it's all in English.
we'll
It's
compete.
not hard to compete.
Come
It's
on,
not hard to compete.
Daryl, we got you, Daryl. We'll convert. We'll do some conversion to your Canada. I need to try your escutcheon plates. Tyco is the only one so far that doesn't peel the Teflon from the rim. Okay, Jamie, you do gotta try them.
Jamie, send us an email or contact me, and I'll send you some. I'll send you some sample kits, and you can try them out.
Chandler says, I struggled, but we made it happen. Bobby likes watching someone struggle, but we'll show you how, not after, in like 10 seconds, and we'll look at you and say, one day you'll be good at this, kid. Oh, that was good.
Oh, that's funny.
That
That's
was good.
good. I've been
Appreciate
there before.
I appreciate that one, Chandler. That's a good one.
Hey, you use one of these, Bobby?
It's facts. Oh yeah, every machine. We bought one for every machine. The trick tray,
So,
the trick tray.
yeah, trick tray. Y'all use it mainly for nipples on the machine?
No, like the rag, the pipe dope, the Teflon, my C4. Don't load it up with a bunch of bullshit. I'm not that guy. I want like the basics on there. I don't want it to be like overloaded, but you know, you do whatever your foreman tells you. You don't do what I say. I'm just the guy on the show with a mustache. I like
Yeah.
I like minimal. Like it better be room for the, you know, there better be like room for what I'm working on. Don't leave like leftover stuff and like there's just a random. I don't want random stuff on there. If we were piping a bunch of
What's
heads,
your
I might have a bunch of, you know, goosenecks on there or plugs ready, but then the dope gets all on it.
yeah. Do you have anything kind of like different that you do when you're working a machine?
Yeah, I've noticed over the years one of the main things that's different about me is that I use a 14 and I put the 14 directly under the chuck in the handle of the machine. If you were to wrap the whole machine up and grab that handle under the chuck and lift it up, I slide a 14-inch wrench. It fits in there mint. It's the best spot for it. And I absolutely hate when people loop um, the wrench around the back of the machine and it grabs right there where the electrical is and it eats it all up. I don't like that. I want it to just go whoop right under.
That's
And I'm
smooth.
and I'm also real. I put my oiler on the reamer. If you put the oiler on the reamer and then you close the reamer, you'll notice it fits absolutely perfectly right there. If you put the oiler on the reamer and then you close the reamer, that little loop is the exact same size because it's meant to go there. I made that up, but that's just how I do it for years. I don't like it underneath. Like
But you elevate your bucket, right? You don't have it on the
you're trying
ground.
to like push the threads on, and then the oiler is like over here. It's not efficient. The oiler should just be here. You squirt right here, boop. And if your oiler is drippy, because a lot of people will say, "Oh, my oiler drips everywhere, and I want it to catch in the bucket," we'll fix the oiler. It shouldn't be dripping. Order a new one.
Yeah.
If it's broken, call Brian, call Daryl. Just get the hose and the little kit. You sell it, right, Brian?
We sell all replacement parts for rigid
Boom.
machines as well as our machines.
There's the oiler. You can get a new little, and it won't be leaking everywhere. Oh wow, there's a lot of
We
comments
also,
right now just after that little talk.
yeah, I want to know if they do anything different with their machine.
The flex and the bracket save me a lot of money, and as a owner, most companies sell it separately. I already tried them and they're
Right.
solid.
Our price
That's
is
Jamie.
one size.
I invited Brian for a Cuban coffee in Miami. It's still pending.
Uh, I'll be back to Miami. I go
Flex
there a couple times a year.
Flex makes my life so much easier, constantly changing from semi-recess to institutional heads. I had a foreman who'd fill my bucket with empty tape reel because I'd leave a bunch of empties in the tray. Oh, I don't want trash in my oiler either. I like a bucket
No.
for the
Have you, what
trash.
about this? This goes underneath the machine. This
The,
is where you put your oiler handle. And you put your oiler here and whatever you want behind it.
the O'Day tray?
Oh, day tray, baby.
I like it. I
So
like
you
it.
can
It's
get the
innovative.
O'Day tray. You can get a full machine, the O'Day tray, the trick tray, the full carriage with cutter, threader, reamer, everything for 3,700. Everything. And then something that's different about ARGCO against the competitors who have machines, you have a full 1 year warranty on a machine, which is
Wow.
unheard of. That, that's how much we believe in our product.
I like that.
The
3,700. Oiler,
the compens
carriage, threader, everything.
everything. Yeah,
And
trick tray,
those two
Odell tray,
trays.
both the trays. Ah, one more.
I know some apprentices out there, bro, that are gonna put so much bullshit on those trays.
Also, if you're doing work
Okay.
on a parking at like a loading dock or something like that, this is a splatter tray.
Okay.
So fully kitted out with a full machine with all the attachments, 3,700.
Where so where's that square part going? Huh? Hold on. I'm trying to
How
envision
does
this. I
this?
don't know if I seen that at the Was that at the
You
show?
haven't seen it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I gotta get a picture.
Yeah.
So with the
Obviously it goes under the carriage,
yeah, it goes
right?
under the carriage.
Huh.
Yep. Well,
So there's got to
it
be a
might
little
go into
hole.
one of the bars.
Boom. Chad would have 9 C4s on that tray in ice for sure.
Nice
100%.
force.
You should make a custom wedge to put in the back of the machine so it tips up a little bit so the oil doesn't run inside. So to tip the machine, you simply just loosen the nut on the bottom on the tripod. Point to the tripod. Point to the part that connects that tripod right there, Bry. Point down a little bit, Bry. Point down a little bit, right? Yeah, see that? The gray part? That gray part's adjustable right there, Daryl. You see that? It's the same thing on a machine. And so you can adjust that and you can tilt the machine just by moving that baby a little bit. Try it. I'm here all night, Daryl. Any more questions? Dylan says
Yeah.
you grab the oiler as you're reaming. It's right there. I agree. Boom, and you ream every piece, right? Because a tube cutter, it uh it creates turbulence, and it ruins the calcs. We ream every piece. Oh, Chandler's disagreeing. Chandler, you don't even know how to use that machine that well. It's all right. I keep my oiler. Oh wow, you guys are commenting a lot. I keep my oiler in the bottom of a 20-gallon drum. I did that too.
Oh, I did that too.
I did that too. And then it just
Yeah.
boom, it just goes right in the truck. I would have a bucket that went in there, throw the carriage in there, the groover.
Well, I put the
that was the
oiler
dirty
bucket
trash can.
inside of my trash can.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. It's like a
Yeah,
20-gallon
yeah.
small trash can. Put it on
Yeah.
wheels, it goes
Right,
right
right,
under the
right.
machine. Everything falls into it.
I did that same thing. Do you have what was the did you use like duck that you found around the job sites as the catch-all for your sprinkler heads
No,
when you were unscrewing it?
no, I'm bougie. I'm bougie. They had to get a Vivo account just for me. Like I had in my van I had 1,000-foot roll of 16-inch 3 mil poly. And
Geez, you just had to be fancy,
I
huh?
had it set up on pipe. So if we were going for a whatever we were doing, head change out, little Bobby would go in and measure the distance from floor to ceiling. We'd pull out a couple strips, cut it, and boom, there you go. You get your tube. Get your little. It was excellent. You could run that thing horizontal, whatever you wanted. That saved us so many times. But before I found that, yes, that's what I did. I would use like use whatever you could find, right? The duck. Usually you'd get just the tube poly
Yeah,
from the
that's
ductwork.
what I did. My company didn't give me anything, so whatever I could find around a job site or in a building's material room, I grabbed it
The clamp for the handle, no
and do what
bueno.
I
I use
can.
beam clamp. The clamp for the handle. Oh, you don't like that handle? It's a thumb. It's a thumb bolt, and a lot of guys put a wrench on it. So, do you have a carriage available?
I do not have a carriage. I don't have a machine.
So
Yeah.
on there's a the little disc that goes over the arm has a thumb bolt on it, and a lot of guys will put their
Right.
channies on it. The first guy that puts his channies on it just ruined it for everybody. They call it a thumb bolt. It's for a reason, because it's only supposed to have your thumb, and you gotta like wiggle it into that little groove. But the channies just ruin it. I put my wheels standing up under the back foot. I put my wheels standing up under the back foot. Oh, to tilt the machine. I got you. Brian be having a parking lot sale like Harbor Freight. Yeah, I'm waiting for one of his neighbors to be like, "Wrap it up, kid."
Let's see if anybody's on their
Yo,
balcony.
what are the neighbors
Uh,
thinking right now? Oh, like, yo,
dude,
honey,
I
come
don't.
look at Brian outside filming himself play with tools. This got to be a HOA violation.
We don't have HOAs.
Hey, man, you can't park there.
Yeah. Oh, definitely can't. You
It's
see the
Pugsley.
red?
It's Pugsley. Yeah, that's fire.
I'm not supposed to be here at all.
Yeah, but you're fire. Where's fire sprinkler guy? We have 1,500-foot rolls of 10-inch poly from Uline. Yeah, maybe that's where we got a
With
Uline.
blue
Class is in session. The
wheels.
professor is here. How about a heated oiler so it doesn't clog up in the wintertime? Oh my gosh, Calgary. The email address is dopeandtape@gmail.com.
Amana,
Boom.
no
A&D.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we're doing a show right now. Don't be hogging up the Wi-Fi. All right, Brian, what else we got?
I know. All right. What else we got? Couplings. We got
Got 22 people watching us. The show's sponsored by ARGCO.
things in Arkansas.
ARGCO was like the first ones to believe in us. Do we still got Bry? Okay, there you are. We lost you for a second.
Yeah, tell the story of Arco and we had Stoddard on the show.
Daryl found us.
Daryl, you're a guy.
Yeah, Daryl. Daryl. So Daryl from ARGCO, not our great friend from Calgary, Canada. Daryl, the inspector. Daryl, ARGCO Daryl. You can find him on Instagram. He hit us up, and you know, Daryl was basically setting us up to get on the show with him and tell us about. But then it led to us getting able to talk to the owner, Jim Stoddard, who built this thing from the ground up, right? And
That's
started
right.
it started with dope and tape, and that was really where the connection came about because he was selling tape and dope like way back in the day.
Out of a
Like
garage.
really Teflon tape was kind of so the connection was there, and I'll never forget that show. I was on Cape Cod. I was on vacation with my family, and they were building a puzzle out in the kitchen, and I was in like the side room doing the show with
Ah,
Bry. We,
yeah,
we,
that's
we, were,
right.
we were talking
You
to
were. I
Jim,
remember
and
that.
I think we asked him, or we somehow NFPA got brought up, and just live on the show, Jim invited us and invited to pay for it and yeah, give us the full experience and sponsor our trip. And I was forever grateful for that because it just started this chain reaction where now we're always there. They just recently sponsored our trip to NFPA. They're sponsoring this episode right now, so shout out to ARCO. Really
They
appreciate
really
them.
believed in us. And without Jim, without Daryl, Arco, the whole team, Russ, all them really taking care of us and believing in what we're doing. Without them, there's no way we would be where we are or doing what we're doing.
Yeah, and right now they're known. I guess they're known for tools and material and everything that we're talking about. But one thing that maybe people don't know is that the trailer that you see in the videos and at the expo, that trailer they tote that thing around the country and they put it and they get it at job fairs and they get it at high schools and they're trying to put it in front of students and in front of kids to try to uh, replenish the industry of young bodies, and that's very important to us as well because our industry is a lot of old guys and gals, but for the most
That's
part, it's,
true.
it's a bunch of it's a bunch of old guys. The industry is old by average, and I know when I started in 2007, 2008, um, I had I had tough competition around me. It was all a bunch of 18. We were all 18. We were all
Yeah,
trying
and
to
you were
out.
racing.
Yeah,
How many people
if he's piping 22 heads, I better be piping 23. Like that's the way the day was, like,
hmm
and that's how my whole apprenticeship. Anytime we were on contract, we were racing. How many pieces can you get up? How many hangers can you get up? And so where's that? I want that vibe back. I want that vibe back. That young mentality, just the go-getters. This
Yeah.
industry is very
Because
fruitful. You can
now you're lucky if you get someone in their 30s,
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. We'll take them. But
you know?
you can make a
Yeah,
good
but
life out of it. You can make a good life in this industry and with all the different avenues. We talk about it all the time. We preach it. But I love how they got that trailer and they're getting it in front of the job fairs and the
yeah,
schools and
Arco really is here for the industry and trying to promote it and get people aware of our industry and how great it is.
Tommy's asking
Because really,
where's the Riptide, and if we're giving one of those away.
Riptide is at AFSA's headquarters in Dallas, where I was supposed to go do the Cade Factor podcast, and I was supposed to do this big media
Oh,
thing, but I ended up staying the night on a bench with like two other strangers at the Houston airport at like 3 a.m. So
life of a
I
traveler,
made
kid.
it. Yeah, I know. I made it to Dallas. I stayed for an hour, enough for Josh at AFSA to get me some Chick-fil-A, and I did a flow test and I left.
We'll get you
So
back. Well, you're gonna have to go back to get the Riptide.
yeah.
So next time you go back, you'll have to do the full trip, right?
Oh yeah, but I'm doing it. I'm going in a day before
Yeah, yeah. Don't
for
rush it.
sure. Man, because that was an experience, man. I was in a suit. So I added to my travel rules. If I don't absolutely have to wear a suit, I'm not doing it.
Which is never. Which is never in life, right? When would you ever have to wear a suit when you're flying? I'll make a hydrotap video when I can. Hell yeah, Chandler, do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what?
He's been saying that for a while.
Oh,
Here's the Hydro Tap.
you got one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Riptide is a great tool, but expensive. It is
Oh no,
comparative
it's
to
not.
what, Daryl? What are you comparing it
The
to, kid?
I don't think he knows what he's talking about. So let
Uh,
me break it down because I do. So it's about a quarter of the cost of the competition. It's not even half, a quarter. So you'll get a quad, right? You get a quad, you can get the new ALX quad that's lightweight, it's aluminum, and then you can attach your hoses to it so you can flow right into the box and do your test that way. Or where you do not even have to spend more money, you can get removable waterways, which it comes with it. So you there's a little button you pull, you push pull, and it comes out and you go do open atmosphere.
you could do the Chad
If you're doing like
special, open atmosphere it
750,
just into the landscape.
that's my favorite. It's
I
freaking
think
awesome.
we
But
all
you're
love it.
looking at that
Uh-oh.
reader, remote reader that goes out 50 feet and aluminum, comes in a nice Pelican style case, right at let's see here, right at $7,000,
Did
quarter of the
you
cost.
show us the Riptide? I mean the Hydro Tap, or did you get? Let me see that thing again.
No, he got me on the
I
riptide.
know
He
you
said
got
it was
hot.
expensive. I was
You
like,
got
this,
hot and you put it
oh
right
yeah,
down.
because it's not, hermana.
Back up a little bit, dog. The camera lady sleeping.
Yeah,
All right.
she's on
So
TikTok.
what's the Hydro Tap used for?
So if you have a check valve, you're doing a hydrostatic testing, forward flush. Um, what you do here is you take out the plug on the side of the check valve. You have different kind of nipples here, so you can have your standoff as well as different bars. But what you're doing is putting the bar into the check valve, opening the check itself. That way you can do the operation. And this makes it where you do not have to take it apart and flip it. So imagine if it's flanged,
So this is for a forward, like a forward flow or a hydro test on the
or
FEC,
flush or a hydro, right?
and you don't have to take the check valve off. So how much time do we think that this saves?
Well, from what I was told, including Chandler, it saves them 2 hours.
Well, because to take that check valve off, the biggest thing is you gotta drain like that whole mamma jamma's got to get drained, right? I guess you still got to drain it to
Yeah,
put this on though too, right?
you do. You still have to drain it, but it comes in a nice case as well. Saves 2 hours worth of labor, and then also it saves your frustration, especially if it's a flange. You don't have to take all those bolts out and then the rod and all that stuff. It's a nightmare. So this solves it. Awesome kit.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's just
Wait.
so cool, not just to be a part of it. Um, I'm sure everybody knows that I work for ARGCO, so I get to be a part of this, bringing the innovation to the sprinkler industry. Especially when I was in the field, like I said earlier, we had the same stuff. You know,
So Dylan says Anvil changed the hole
step
size.
outside the box.
They changed their hole size on their T-locks to an inch and 3/8, and we need that size on the hole master. And so I can confirm we don't have inch and 3/8, but that is such an odd size. Why would they do that? And you know what else is
Who-
like inch and 3/16 is like you can't
Whose mechanical T is that?
Anvil. I don't know.
Oh
Anvil's a big name. They make a lot of like threaded stuff, but you can't just walk into Home Depot and get an inch and 3/16 hole saw either. But you could get an inch and 3/8, I
no,
bet.
it's
T19. T19? What the hell's T19, Chandler? 5 year. But for a hydro test, you have to pump the system to 150 pounds. Yes, Daryl. So
right.
with
That's
those
correct.
nipples, you dope and tape them and you put them in. The rod goes through the nipples, and at the end of the rod is a half-inch valve that was in that kit, and you put the valve on. The rod is inside the nipples and inside the half-inch valve. The valve is shut. So you're essentially that kit is going to be a part of your hydro. It's meant to not leak. So this, a lot of guys talk about taking a threaded rod, a bent threaded rod, and sending it through and doing their forward flush. But you can't hydro that way because it wouldn't be a way to hold back the water. This will hold back the water as well.
Right. And
I'm here all night, Daryl.
here's another huge benefit. If you're using the hydro tap and you have the rod in there keeping it open, then there's a fire in the building. You can take the rod out, and then the fire department can connect to the FDC and push water into the building. If you have it swapped, you're no longer able to do that.
Yeah, imagine you have the backflow, you have the check valve backwards, and all of a sudden there's an emergency.
You're stuck. Because like you're not doing that quick. Because even when you swap it over, it doesn't even line up right, usually. I don't know if I had one that aligned perfectly. I always had
Innovation.
the
The engineers over at ARGCO.
definitely innovation.
We
And
had
that
some
was an hour.
good viewers going right there. I think I
That
seen
was
20. I think I seen 25 for we had 22 for a minute, but I think I seen 25. Appreciate you guys. There better be 25. There better be 25 friggin' likes. Like it. Like it.
send it.
Victoria Bishop says swip it.
Ah,
Crazy timing actually does happen.
it's
Taylor,
awesome to have the ARCO people in here.
yeah, man, showing support. I was thinking someone was gonna tell you like from the window or driving by, like, "Hey, kid, really you own this place?" But it looks like you got some good neighbors, dude.
Yeah, well, this I have upgraded since we started the show. I think one show there was a shooting,
There
and
was,
I was like
and
freaking out, and you're like, "What's going on?" So
no,
I
no, no.
have,
I was freaking out. You
yeah,
tried to just dismiss it and continue talking, and I had to be like,
ah,
"Whoa, whoa, whoa, what you say?" And you're like, "Ah, no, they're just shooting outside. Just you know." We just kept talking about work, dude. I don't know. It was kind of crazy show. I forget what episode that was, but I bet you Florencio
uh,
knows.
I mean, it's kind of just like normal, you know. Uh, so not anymore though. I'm in a nicer area, a lot nicer area.
Everybody's got
So
Jeeps. Everybody keeps
there's a
going by
lot
in
of
those four
Jeeps.
door Jeeps, huh? Wrangler
There's a lot of Jeeps. Yeah.
with the ducks.
With the ducks. I had the
Oh,
ducks on mine.
I know you did. It's all right. But still be friends.
So the duck that Eli, my youngest son, picked out when I bought the truck, the Gladiator, I have it on the dash of the F-150. Just because, he
Cause
picked
he
it out.
got it. Yeah.
So yeah, because he got it. I can care less about the actual duck.
I was before the duck thing. I used to
Oh,
do Jeep.
really?
I used to do Jeep things. I had a couple Jeeps, but I used to beat them, and sink them, and I took a Jeep from the dealership to the mud, got completely stuck. Like
They're tough.
I didn't have it for an hour. We were buried.
I I got stuck once in the Gladiator. But hey, everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Bobby, it was good to see you.
It's great
It
to
was
see you.
great to see you at NFPA.
I think this was great right here with you in the back, you know?
Yeah,
That was
this
pretty
was
cool.
cool.
The connection's good. I appreciate everybody watching. We got 20 live viewers. Again, shout out to ARCO. Appreciate ARCO for, letting us give away tools to the community, and hopefully you guys can make some videos. Just make a quick little video on your story. Tag ARCO. It helps show support
Yeah.
for the product. Um,
Shout
innovation at
out
its
to the camera
finest.
girl.
Shout out to the camera girls. Hi.
Awesome. Yeah,
That
that was
was
cool.
awesome. Everybody, appreciate you. If you won something tonight, you got to make sure you email us dopandtape@gmail.com. We need to know your first and last name and your shipping address of where you want this to go, and we'll ship you out. I wrote down what you got, and we will see you on. We got something on Tuesday, Bry, or is it next Thursday?
I'm not sure. We definitely have something on Thursday.
Okay,
I'm not
so
sure about Tuesday.
Tuesdays are
So
like our makeup day. Thursday is always our definite day. You guys know the drills. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, live on YouTube. Please hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys next Thursday.
yeah, see you guys.
Dope and Tape out.